Hello guys, it is that compulsive gamer, and I have played a hell of a lot of Black Ops 2 today. It's double XP weekend, and it's also exams, so I should probably be studying, but you know what, I just love myself some double XP, and that was the most fun I've ever had in Call of Duty in a long time, playing with a bunch of friends in Nuketown for hours on end. And the gameplay you're watching in the background is one I got with the Remington 870 MCS. Amazing gun on Nuketown. Especially for me this weekend. I never really used it, and I started to try it, and I'm like, geez, this gun is actually amazing. And I think I ended up 60 and 19. I didn't quite get my swarm, but I did in the game after this, which I will be sure to upload another day. And it's been a lot of fun. It's been a hell of a good time. And with that, I want to talk about my Black Ops 2 thoughts about, you know, what are we now? It came out in November, and it's the middle of January, so all of November, or half of November, all of December, and all of January, let's say like 2 and a bit months into the game's life cycle, how much am I enjoying this Call of Duty, and, you know, what are my honest thoughts on it? And we're going to start off with the pros and the things that I love about Call of Duty Black Ops 2. The first thing I love is the score streaks, and I'm sure you're going to hear that all the time, but they went back to the basics, where you get one load of score streaks no matter how many classes you have, which is sort of nice, because in MW3 I was always screwing with like 9 classes of score streaks, and it was just so confusing at the end for my little brain that I couldn't handle it. But not only that, playing the objective, getting rewarded, and getting rewarded to a degree where it's actually worth it, I think is one of the best decisions for Call of Duty that Treyarch has made, and I'm absolutely freaking loving these kill streaks. It feels so good to get that lodestar, to get that swarm. Oh my god, when I got the swarm on Nuketown this weekend, my adrenaline was just pumping, and it felt so good. I was like, swarm, baby, swarm! So, you know, great times. But, you know, the score streaks are a definite plus for Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Another thing that I really want to bring up as a success has to be the weapon balance. I know people are going to instantly disagree with me here, but, you know, everyone's like, no, it's not balanced, but there's a multitude of guns in Black Ops 2 that I can choose and do well with, right? Whether it's the Remington, the MSMC, the PDW, the AN-94, I don't know, the Shicom QCB, there's a lot of weapons that you can do well with, and I think that speaks to okay balance now, which the patches that are going to be coming out soon, I think that'll improve even more, and we'll have even better weapon balance, but I honestly have no complaints, really, with the weapon balance in this game. That's probably going to get disagreed on by a lot of people, but, you know, I'm open for you guys voicing your opinion. If you think the game is unbalanced as hell, then be sure to let me know. Another thing that I freaking love about Black Ops 2, besides the whole, besides the gun balance and besides the score streaks, is just the way it's played. I think Treyarch did a great job with making a game that I feel like I can play for a long time and not rage at all the time. You know, everyone likes to hate on Call of Duty because Call of Duty is the big game, and when you're the big guy, you get hate. You know, especially in video games, and that's just how it sort of works. But my honest thoughts is that Treyarch's done a pretty good job with this. They've created a Call of Duty Black Ops 2 that people enjoy playing, and that, I don't know, for me, Black Ops 2 is a game that I can hop on and usually have a pretty damn good time with. Maybe that's because I do well. You know, when you do bad at COD, it always sucks. More so than a game like Halo. But at the same time, I'm pretty proud, I'm pretty happy with what Treyarch's done. Let's move into some of the bad things, or some of the things that could need fixing, you know, ASAP by the game company. And let's start off with the sound, because in this game there's no use having a headset. What having a nice headset like Astros or Tritons did was it let you hear footsteps. You could hear that the enemy's coming from behind you, in front of you, to the left of you, to the right of you, and it lets you make those plays. It wasn't ridiculously overpowered. Like, yeah, we're going to go back to MW2 here, which had good sound. It wasn't ridiculously overpowered, but at the same time, you know, you could hear, and you could hear where an enemy's coming from and make adjustments. In Black Ops 2, with my headset, I can't even hear the footsteps from myself. let alone hear the footsteps from other people. The sound is just so poor in this game, and I really feel like they had not done a good job addressing this. The sound was bad in World at War. The sound was bad in Black Ops, and the sound is bad in Black Ops 2. Having a headset in this game isn't even an advantage anymore, and it never was a huge advantage. Like, it helps, but it wasn't like you instantly had echolocation. But the headset is unimportant in this game, which is kind of cool because it levels the playing field for everybody, headset or no headset. But for the people who've grown up getting used to this, it can be quite annoying. The second big problem that Treyarch has, and they always have this with every one of their games, is connection issues. For Black Ops 2, I feel like the majority of gunfights that I win or lose can be decided by my connection. And that's not cool. That's really not cool. You want COD to be based on your skill, the choices you make, and, you know, the actions you take. Not by your own connection, not because of your internet. And, you know, they've tried to fix this with stuff like, by patching the host to make the host weaker. The word's escaping me right now, for what that's called. Lag compensation, there's the word, lag compensation. They've tried a bunch of different things, but in the end, Treyarch's connection still sucks. And that's another thing that's gone back to Black Ops and even World at War, was the fact that their connection just isn't quite up to par with the Activision does everything, with the Infinity Ward games that Infinity Ward has. Another huge positive, we're going to flip back to positives though, is the campaign for Call of Duty Black Ops 2. I gotta stop saying the whole thing and just say Black Ops 2, because I don't know why I keep saying Call of Duty Black Ops 2 when I could just say Black Ops 2. But the campaign was amazing. It's one of the first things I did when I got the game. I played some multiplayer first, not gonna lie. I know that's like, everyone's like, play the campaign first, but you know what, I enjoyed playing multiplayer first. It was a hell of a lot of fun. But the campaign they did a really good job in. For the first time, you had to make your own choices, and that was a great choice by them, to make you make some choices, because although it's nothing like Skyrim, where it's open worldy and you can do whatever the hell you want, at least to some degree you have control. It's not just a linear path where you shoot some guys, move to the next objective, shoot some guys, move to the next objective, cool cutscene, shoot some guys, move to the next objective. With Black Ops 2, I actually felt like I had control over how it turned out, and I really, really liked that. The only negative thing about the campaign for me was the Strike Force missions, because they were hard-ass to control, and I didn't really enjoy doing the Strike Force missions, and actually I didn't even do them. I sort of tried one and failed it, and I just played through the campaign without doing any of the Strike Force, and I think that worked out well for me in the end. I mean, I still had a great time in the campaign, but I wasn't feeling the Strike Force missions. They weren't interesting to me, they weren't fun, and there was no point in doing them, at least in my opinion. On the topic of zombies is something that I'm not going to judge until we get this map pack out that gives us Turn, which lets you be the zombie, and the new map, Die Rise. The first thing I thought about Black Ops 2 Zombies is how I didn't like it, and how it was too complex and confusing and hard to navigate through, and that bugged me. However, as I sort of played through it more and more, I started to like the new way that they've done zombies, and I started to like transit, and like all the adventures that you have to do. I feel like there needs to be wonder weapons in it, however. I feel like I never have a great gun in zombies anymore. You know how in Kino you get the Thunder Gun, or Derige you'd get the Wonder Waffle, and you'd be like, got the wonder weapon, but there really is no wonder weapon in town and transit, other than the ray gun, and that's sort of weird. I'm not sure why they wouldn't give us a wonder weapon. Hopefully they will in the upcoming campaign. So, there's some honest thoughts on Black Ops 2. I really do like the game, and I had a lot of fun playing it today with this double XP Nuketown 2025 thing. Nuketown 24/7 is always good, and when you got double XP in there, it gets even better. But the multiplayer, if I had to give it a grade, I don't know. I'd maybe give it an 8 out of 10 or a 7.5 out of 10. The campaign, I'm going to give a 9 out of 10 for Call of Duty, maybe like a 7 out of 10 if we're comparing it to other games. And the zombies, I'll give a 7 as well, because I'm still not completely in love with everything they've done with it. So, overall, judging by my personal numbers and my numbers alone, I like this game. and I think it deserves to be played, and I think, maybe people will stick around with this one a little longer than they did with MW3, because we're out of the heaven stage of the game now, and into the nitty-gritty, how long will people actually want to play this? And with the map packs coming out, and the game the way it is, I think they've done a pretty damn good job. I'm That Compulsive Gamer, guys. Whoops, I just dropped my controller. Thank you for everything you guys have done for me. I'm looking forward to getting my partnership soon. 2 companies have accepted me. I have to make a choice. And I need to go study for exams. Peace out, guys. Have fun. Enjoy.